So guys, actually something happens here that actually while installing while opening Anaconda Navigator, few people said this message is showing to them Anaconda Navigator. Click on OK, and something black screen like it's showing and it's going automatically. Did my computer get a virus? Hey, I don't know. You said me to install the software and what happened? Nothing has happened, guys. It's quite simple. Anaconda Navigator is a programmer. I mean a software ID. So it's open. So sometimes you saw a black screen coming and going down. It's normal for Anaconda Navigator. Don't get feared out. Anaconda Navigator takes time. Even if you have bigger hardware, it may take a slower time, but it takes time. And if you have older system or a low system, then okay. So most of you, that was the question I showed you. That's simple. And if you like, let me assume that this is Anaconda Navigator. You click open and it's not actually, you cannot see any application loading. It's a heavy software, so just refresh 2 to 3 times, it will load, or you will at least see the blue cursor running around your mouse. So that's the first thing. Second thing is, some people asked me, wait a minute. So one more thing that was asked to me, you know, somebody asked me, is this is your Microsoft Edge, something blue like this, what's that? And we can find the same thing here, that's called VS Code, and in your system it's showing launch, in our system it's showing install like this. So what is that? So VS Code is a high level IDE, and there is one more IDE called Spider, which comes with the Anaconda Navigator pre-installed. Anaconda Navigator pre-installed has 3 IDEs: Spider, Notebook, and it says command.exe, which is command prompt basically. So Jupyter Notebook is the easiest one. Spider is also a good thing. VS Code is used by professionals, and why VS Code is not recommended. Jupyter Notebook is simple, easy to use, made for Python. But VS Code is a high level ID, and it supports every languages. It supports Python, C++, C hash, you know, Java, and everything. So almost every language. I won't say every language. So, but the reason is Jupyter Notebook is made for Python, so it's modified for Python, so it's easy to use. VS Code is made for all language, so it's not modified for a particular language. So VS Code is harder to use. You can use VS Code, but it's harder. So for a beginner or a mid-level Python programmer, it's recommended you use Jupyter Notebook. Once you go to advanced level, you can switch to VS Code. VS Code is hard, but you will learn. To learn Jupyter Notebook, there is nothing, but to learn VS Code, it will require almost a hour of tutorial video. So if you want me guys to do it, I'm gonna do it. Okay, that's the first thing, and we are wasting these things. So now, next thing you might wanna, hey, how to ask questions. So for you, there is something called comment section in YouTube. Comment me down, check it, and there is a like button to motivate me. There is subscribe button, and there is a notification bell which you will see after hitting the subscribe button. Then you have to also hit the notification bell and turn on the notification to always. So now let me quickly launch, and it's taking time. So Lee, how much time it's taking for launching notebook? And most of you are saying, hey Rian, why are you recording your full screen? We have seen some tutorials which only record this square area, and they don't show this application running. Actually, sometimes an error happens and they are not gonna show you. But I am gonna show you. See, this error happened in my computer. It might happen in your computer. It. I will also show you how to solve. So this is the method. They are gonna skip it. And what happens is, because they skip, their videos become shorter. I don't skip. My videos get little long. So that's the thing. And it takes time. So here you could see how much time it's taking, and refresh. So here you could see, once I refreshed, you could see the cursor coming here. So that takes time. Let me pause it so till it comes. Yeah, it came finally. So I'm on a little low hardware, so it might take time. So yeah. So localhost is to 88/3. This is what you're gonna see. Let us quickly open our Python file hashtag one. Now, what is this dot ipy y and b? So now, when you make a Word file, MS Word file, and save it, uh, you save it my file, and then when you're gonna see it after some time, it will be showing my file dot docs docs. So what's that? That's the extension for a WordPad file. So your computer can know, hey, this is the WordPad file. So whenever this file is gonna open, it should be open in a WordPad format. And next thing is IPy1b stands for Python. So your computer might know this is the Python file. So we have covered a lot of topics in my Python course. And okay. So yeah, in our previous video, we um, used dictionaries or we understand dictionaries. See, I actually spent my 6 minutes of the video just answering a few questions. That okay, don't worry. So now today we'll be discussing about tuples or tuples or tuples, whatever you call. So first of all, tuples are a type of list that cannot be reassigned. That means list can be reassigned. You can change its value. Now tuples use parasynthesis like this bracket, round brackets or whatever you say. List uses square bracket format. Simple. Now, how to assign a tuple? You have to say, let me reassign it. So type T is equal to a round bracket 1, comma 2, comma 3, and shift plus enter to save it. And now let us find or let us play with tuples or tuples, whatever. T shift plus enter. Oh, oh. T shift plus enter 1, 2, 3, and you always know, or this might be new thing, is length is therefore finding the length. So length bracket t should be center 3. It has 3 elements, 1 2 3 comma are not counted. So now if you want to find a type of elements, for example, I want this t is a tuple or tuple. So now instead of length, what will be I will be using is t Y P E and shift plus enter. It came green over here. That means it's a inbuilt element. It shows tuple. So that's thing. And now you can also add strings like one, you know, and you can also do indexing. You can also do splicing. You can also use the dot count feature. So if you are new to dot count feature, let me quickly introduce you. T dot count, and then you put a bracket. You put a comma if you want to find some, and 1. So for example, what I mean is by in my tuple t, count how many times 1 occurs. Shift press enter. 0. Here it goes. 1. So that's all. So now there are also sets and much more things we'll be discussing in the next video. Meet in my next video. Till that, bye bye.